Hal Steinbrenner has been very public about wanting to see more youth on the Yankees, increasing the player development, getting some of those players to come up, whether they're going to be guys who are on your 25-man roster who give you some depth. We saw that last year. Betances, Green, Whitley helped you guys out. Do you envision even more of those players being a part of the team in 2015?
As long as we're developing, they're going to get a chance. You know, the last few years have been less of an opportunity because there's been less obvious candidates. We've had, to some degree, some failures, you know, whether it's in our, development or our drafting or our signing internationally, that caused, a little bit of a black hole that everybody obviously knows and we acknowledge. We are getting through that now. You started to see, some of the deliverables now in this past year, and you'll see more going into next year. But in the meantime, in the shorter term, the previous few seasons, we've had a stopgap with some old veteran one-year circumstances to make up for those deficiencies that have occurred over time. And I think you'll see less and less of those one-year veteran stopgaps because we do have younger players emerging, whether it's a Ref Snyder or a Perella that can compete at second base with Prado's experience at various positions. If they're it gives us the flexibility to say, all right, we're going to go with one of these young kids. We can swing Prado over to third if we have to, or to the outfield if we have to. We got a lot of young arms for the bullpen from the left and right side, just as you've seen the emergence of a Betances, or Shane Green that came out of the rotation. So there's some exciting young players that are coming. Unfortunately, on years past, they just haven't been. Those guys are down the line, and we just had a gap that existed in the system because of previous year's failures. But those have been shored up, and I think you'll see brighter days ahead with some younger players because we'll have options.